Hello fellow maulers, this is Ron's Trains and More. I just thought I'd see how everybody's doing on this fine Saturday. I'm running this little Mantua, little dockside switcher here, and I just thought I'd film a video to really tell you the truth. I just thought I'd show you guys how many cars I got this thing pulling. Man, these old Mantuas, I mean, they'll really pull. I've got about 11 cars on here, I guess, all Tyco, and I'll tell you guys a trick. On a lot of these engines, you can really get them to pull a whole lot more freight cars. You just got to do a little bit of maintenance to your older freight cars, because I mean, let's face it, they're older cars and they're cheap. They really weren't made that well. I mean, unless you're running like Aetherns or something, then I mean, well, even those. Uh, Take all your freight trucks off all your cars. I know now it does take a little while, but put a little oil in the axle boxes where the wheel goes into the truck that spins. Just put a teeny little drop of Labelle oil in there. I've done that to mine on every single one of these trucks on this train right here, and it runs so much better. Those cars, they just roll. Shoot, they'll roll forever. But yeah, just put a little bit of oil on those Tyco trucks and they'll run a whole lot better. Or any brand's trucks for that matter. It don't matter, Aether, Walters, whatever. Oil gets your wheels spinning really good. But yeah, I used to do that in all my Line L trains, and I still do. But I just thought I'd do it with my HO ones too. I mean, it helps them, gets them rolling better, makes your engines pull a whole lot more cars. But yeah, that, and check for any little plastic burrs or anything on your Tyco cars or your cheaper cars, because a lot of times these cars, they weren't made that well, and they'll have like little burrs on the insides or where the flanges are or something. Yeah, you want to just kind of sand those off or trim them off with an X-Acto knife. And I just had to do that to this Silver Streak caboose right here, because it kept wrecking on the switch on the back of there, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, I took it off, and it turns out one of the wheels on it was actually warped. But I got to check, and it also had a couple burrs where a little flashing, I guess Tyco had left on there from the factory. It was on the flanges, and that's what was making it derail. So, yeah, if you check all your cars for, little burrs and, oil them and things like that, your locomotives are going to pull a whole lot longer train. I mean, even a little dockside switcher like that, I mean, before it really wouldn't hardly pull. But, by doing that little bit of maintenance to these cars, I mean, you can see how much more it's pulling. I mean, I will tell you, though, that little Mantua engine runs a whole lot better in reverse, and I can't figure out why. But, I mean, it's a switch engine anyways. It don't matter. Those were made to run either direction. I got to give it a little boost here, because I don't know, some reason it'll run forward, but this engine's kind of finicky. Like, if I take a few cars off now, it'll run pretty good forward. But now, running it backwards, shoot, it'll run all day long. It'll probably pull another 5 or 6 cars going in reverse, though. Well, it probably wouldn't hurt to put a new set of brushes on it. Those brushes aren't brand new, but I'm going to tell you, they almost look new. They may not be seated all the way yet either, though. Show you guys how this thing will pull here. This is a great little engine. Yeah, I dug this thing out of my parts box. I mean, this thing was a heap of junk when I got it out there. It was covered in rust. It didn't even have all the pieces. I had to find all the pieces to go to it. The motor, it was completely locked up. The motor, it wouldn't move at all. All the side rods were stuck. But yeah, I'm just sitting around this Saturday. It's kind of a rainy day outside today. Kind of nasty outside. Just running trains, having a little fun. Thought I'd share it and do a YouTube video. I really appreciate all y'all commenting and subscribing and everything. I really do. It's helping my channel out greatly, because I'm almost to the point now on my channel where I can get monetized, and that's what I'm really trying to do. I'm really trying to build my channel right now. I want to get monetized, But I'm close. I've got all my subscribers and everything now. I think I'm about, well, I'm about 1,000 watch hours away from getting monetized right now, as of this video. But I tell you, I appreciate all y'all commenting and everything. If it wasn't for all y'all, you know, I would have never got to this point on my channel. But I tell you, I really, really appreciate all y'all, subscribers, everything. It's just awesome. Model railroading community, it's a great community, and I would highly suggest it to anyone to get into model railroading. It's the greatest hobby in the world. It really is. I can tell you, it's kept me out of probably a whole lot of trouble over the years. I mean, let's face it, you know, that goes with about anybody, though, you know. It's like they say, idle hands are the devil's playground. I don't know if you guys ever heard that saying before, but I plan on adding on to this layout here. I think I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I'm actually going to be moving soon, so I plan on doing maybe a 4x8 or a little bigger. It's going to be either an all Tyco, it's probably going to be an all Tyco layout, but I'm going to run all kinds of vintage HO scale trains on it. And also my O scale trains, I've never gotten out of O scale. I still got all my O scale, and I've got a little bit of N scale, not much. But yeah, I still got a little bit of O scale and N scale. I like the post-war stuff, and I love the MPC era of Lionel, but I'm wanting to get into collecting Lionel HO trains also. Lionel HO trains I always thought they were really neat, but I got a bunch of Lionel over here on this layout too. A lot of this right here ain't mine though. I've got my Lionel packed away. This is actually my uncle's layout. He kinda, I don't know. I mean, I'll just say it. Honestly, he don't clean his layouts very well, and he's sort of a hoarder. But, yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't have a layout like that, in my opinion, but, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you have fun with them, that's all that matters. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, I was just going to show you guys these cars right here. Yeah, these are actually Lionel freight cars, I guess from the 50s. And these things are like mint. But yeah, I want to start collecting Lionel HO too. These things are so cool. And you can see on the bottom there, it's got Lionel Corporation of New York. But yeah, this was their operating horse transport car, just like their O-scale one. Pretty neat. That is a neat car. But yeah, they made all kinds of different Lionel HO. This Michigan Central. You know, they're just all really neat. New York Central. Yeah, this is in my other prototype layout. There's a few things sitting on it right now. I gotta clean it all up and everything, but anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching and everything. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys got any, you know, like HO parts locomotives or parts cars or anything like that, I'm gonna start working on HO locomotives and freight cars, and I'm going to show how I do all my maintenance on them, lubrication oils, just tearing them completely down and restoring them. Yeah, restoring them, basically, that's what I'm going to do. But if you guys got any old stuff laying around, you know, I'd be interested in it, just old locomotives or anything like that, and I'll make some videos of it, and maybe I can give you a shout out on my channel or something. But start doing some pretty good restoring and repair videos on a lot of this vintage HO. Maybe even on the O scale too. I'll do a little bit of that, also restoring some of those. But let me turn this train on here a minute. Yeah, this little dockside switcher, it runs so good. I tell you, that was a lot of fun restoring that thing. It really was too. It's a lot of fun. Oops, wrong direction. Oops, my bad. I had the button thrown the wrong way, it's funny. Man, these cars roll so good now. CP rail. I may have to replace the coupler on it. Yeah, that's another thing, your couplers too. You know, they got those little spring-like tabs on the sides of the horn hook couplers. You can take and bend those little tabs out, just not far enough to break them, just enough to where they still got a little spring action to them, because you want them to bounce back, you know, like on this Texaco right here. See how it's got spring action to it? That's how you want them. You know, you don't want them just to flop around, but that helps too, keeps your cars coupled, because I use all horn hook couplers on all my vintage HO equipment, because I mean, I don't know, I just don't see putting modern couplers on vintage equipment. You know, that's like the track. I like to use vintage track with vintage trains. To me, that's what the stuff, it makes it look better. That's what it was made for, you know. I just don't like to put KD couplers on vintage trains. To me, it don't look right. I mean, that's just me, but anyways, enough of my rambling. Sorry about that. But anyways, let's get this little Docksider going here. I think this thing would pull a whole house, probably. Mantua, man, they just made some excellent locomotives. Their stuff was great. I didn't think that engine, honestly, would ever run again. Honestly, when I got it out of the box, I worked on it a little bit, and I couldn't get it running, so I just gave up on it. I threw it in a box again. And then yesterday, I got to thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I got it out, started working on it, and actually fixed it and got it running. So I've been into this hobby, I'd say, I don't know, probably 30 years, I guess, maybe even longer. Yeah, I'm 42. I'll just go on and tell you my age. But yeah, I've been in this hobby a long time, and I've fixed a lot of trains over the years. I can fix just about any of these trains, you know. I mean, even you guys, if any of y'all have any trains that you guys need repaired, you know, you can send them to me. I'll fix them and make a video of it and send them back to you. Or if you got anything, any old part stuff, like you just want to donate or sell or something, just, you know, message me. I'd be interested in all that stuff. I'll make videos of every bit of it and show you guys how I fix a lot of my stuff, my techniques and stuff, you know. Boy, that's a great running engine right there. Man. It's amazing that little engine is pulling that many cars. That's what oil will do on your truck, so oil your trucks. Your locomotives will pull a lot more freight cars. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that little switcher's pulling 11 cars. That is crazy. But this layout turned out pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. I want to do a video. I'm going to be uploading one soon of a little night run with all the lights out. I want to show you guys all my buildings and everything that I got lit up. I've actually got a lot of lights on here now. I've got this signal. I've got it lit up. It looks pretty cool at nighttime. Plus my Tyco signal here. It looks cool too at nighttime. That is a cool accessory. Mine's missing the crate, goes over that winder right there though. And you guys might know where I can find one of those, man. I'd really be interested in that little crate. But yeah, I've been into these trains since I was a little kid, you know. I remember going to Toys R Us and KB Toys growing up. Just buying the Tyco stuff, Lifelike and Bachman. Man, it was just good times, you know. KB Toys, every Sunday we would go in there with my grandparents and they would buy me a freight car or a locomotive. And sometimes I'd get lucky, they'd even get me a set, you know, sometimes, I guess if I was really good. But yeah, I just love this stuff, especially the Tyco stuff. It's just, it brings back so many memories and nostalgia of it and all. And just, it's great stuff. And if any of you guys got any Tyco stuff, I'd be interested in it. You can message me. But anyways, I've rambled a lot. I just thought I'd do a video here on this dreary, rainy Saturday. Ain't nothing better than running trains on a rainy day. But Anyways, I appreciate all y'all watching, commenting, subscribing, and everything. You guys are awesome. But, anyways, this is Ron's Trains and More. Out. Well, I'll let it go around another time. Anyways, y'all have a good Saturday. Appreciate all y'all watching. This is Ron's Trains and More. Out.